Hey people, Infantry here, 3v3 Faction War. This is Grayslark, Undercity and Chaos Space Marines versus Space Marines. For the Blue Chaos team, we have two Sorcerers. First up is Foxy with the Iron Warriors elite scheme, and this is Bebop. These guys are offensive and destructive heroes with powerful battlefield manipulation and control, fighting in melee. Alongside, and rounding out this team, is AF2 with a Chaos Lord. Durable and destructive hero, walks through objects and cannot be suppressed with powerful offense and disruption fighting in melee combat. For the red Space Marines then, Ryan is a Techmarine, starts off in ranged combat, puts out some good damage, can also support with structures and repair the Imperial Fists here. Alongside is Volhrim with a Force Commander, very good offense, fighting in melee, some powerful disruption and support, the Space Wolves elite scheme I think. And rounding off the teams is Overtly Gemerous as an Apothecary. Support hero fighting in melee combat by default, begins with the heal, a passive health regeneration aura, just with the heal thrown out on the scouts there. Kicking off in the mid, Doom Blast on the Force Commander, turns with the battle cry. Generally don't want to engage in melee with the Force Commander. Doom Blast and run is generally what you want to do. Just keep him controlled. Looks like he dealt with him pretty well. The Sorcerer does get away because that battle cry special attack won't hit him because he's moving. Chaos Lord has found some Marines and tie them up early and tie them up basically forever, especially if he's got Kill the Weak available. Apothecary is going in for the CSM now. I think I just heard a Doom Blast go off. What was that? Not sure. More Chaos Space Marines joining the fight. Double CSM for Bebop and AF2 here. Pouring that bolter fight in on the Force Commander now. They did get rid of the Chaos Lord. Heretics, think twice about closing in there. Crackle bolts being popped by those tactical marines, giving them 20% more damage versus heavy infantry armor such as these Chaos Space Marines here. They're chasing down the Force Commander I think. Yeah, they don't want to push that too far though. They could swarm these tactical marines now, maybe with some melee. Those CSM are out of there, got a bit low. Here comes the Apothecary, biding his time, and now finds a way in on the CSM. Now being dragged back though towards Heretics and the Sorcerer there. Sorcerer's moving off towards the mid though. Scouts get their Sergeant, gives them a frag grenade. Overtly is looking for it on the CSM I think. Here comes the Chaos Lord now, healed up. Havoc's on the field for AF2. Apothecary was dealt with reasonably well there by AF2 I think. Now the Apothecary is too far away to be safe, has to retreat. Scouts backing off using their decent foot speed. Sorcerer just piling through, almost got a model off those tactical marines there, was pretty damn close. Are they going to go down on retreat? Those tactical marines might have gone into melee. Nope, they get it done anyway. Didn't need to go into melee. Meanwhile in the northeast, that was the Techmarine being repurchased. Back to his feet. It's got a decent amount of XP, so probably killed a bunch of heretics here. Triple heretics here for Foxy. We got grenade launchers on one. Good amount of Doom Bolts on those tactical marines it seems. Maybe should be going into melee there, Mr. Sorcerer buddy. Look how low they are. A couple of attacks, you'll kill one. Assault Squad on the way now for Ryan. Meanwhile in the mid, Chaos Lord is reviving the Chaos Sorcerer. See, Chaos can get together and help each other out. Scouts being annoying. Using the edges of the map to maneuver around, maybe go for a power bash with shotguns. Are the shotguns up? Yep, shotguns are up. Overtly loves to bash power with the shotgun scouts and chuck grenades on the gens and stuff. Chaos pushing through the southwest, going for the VP. A big wave of chaos here. Those CSM going for that power, which has been noded. Meanwhile, Ryan's scouts might chuck a grenade on these heretics. That's going to wipe them if it hits them well. That has been dodged though. Double grenade launchers now for Foxy. No war gear on the Sorcerer yet. We do have a sparring champion on the others. There's the jump. Heretics there kind of split up, so they didn't all get fallen over. Knocked back, I mean, fallen over. Doom Bolts went in. Haven't seen a Doom Blast yet. Sorcerer consumes one, maybe for another Doom Bolts. Those guys got messed up there. Really messed up. And they had Techmarine support. If he chucked out another Doom Bolts, they might have wiped them. But they jumped. Chaos Lord is shooting the gen. We do have the Dark Halo up. Anything on Bebop? No. Volhrim got the Artificer armor for more health and health regen. Customized Stormbolter for the Apothecary gives him the full auto. And it's just generally nice to have a ranged weapon and stand back and shoot stuff while providing that healing aura and purification rites. Got a knockback on heal. Pretty damn nice. Knockback and damage, it should be said. Double CSM with a ton of war, supported by Havocs. And of course the Chaos Lord can be a tough nut to crack. You jump the Havocs and they can all swarm in melee. CSM with a ton of war can mess you up in melee. Oh, only one of them has a ton of war, excuse me. These fellas don't have it yet. Even so, if Assault Marines jump them, Chaos Lord and double CSM in melee, maybe they could bait a grenade out that way though. Tier 2 for Volhrim. Goes before Overtly. Still needs some power. Havocs have suppressed the tactical marines. I'm not sure what the Chaos Lord is up to. I'm not sure why he's not engaging those guys. I guess he wants to save him there for the big fight to come. Noise Marines on. Well, they're having to get their own power back here. Not sure who grabbed it. Maybe there's Assault Marines grabbed it and jumped back. No, it's probably these guys, wasn't it? Speaking of scouts being weird, they were bashing the node there. One of them died to angry bolter fire, I imagine, and now it's being repaired by the heretics. There's that Purification Rites heal. Really messes up heretics with no aspiring champion, just 75 hit points per model. The Purification Rites does 25 at level 1. Yeah, 3 more damage per level. Doom blocks, nicely done. Chaos Lord in on those retreating tactical marines. Double CSM trying to get to them. Nicely done there by AF2. Got them down to 1 model. Those guys have a flamer too. Doesn't want to lose them. Force Commander with his Sacred Standard up. Those tactical marines coming into range of it, popping their Kraken bolts, but the Chaos Lord is keeping them tied up. These Kraken bolts damage bonus won't do anything against the Chaos Lord since he's using Commander armor. But we have a Razorback from Volhrim, and none of the Chaos players have even started tier 2 yet. So this could apply a huge amount of pressure to their power. It's being wary because they don't necessarily know that the Chaos players aren't tier 2, although you can tell when Havocs are upgrading because they start floating into the air. Good push by Chaos though. Just shoot everything else aside from the Razorback. I guess that works. Northeast, what's going on? Assault Squad getting very low. Raptors jumping into retreat path now. Into the path of Devastators, which I think saved the Assault Marines there. Because the Raptors couldn't stand and get hits in. Techmarine punching heretics to death in the background. Devastators using those Vengeance rounds there. Power Bash from Chaos. Nice and easy for the Noise Marines. That Sonic Blast will shake apart structures very effectively. Also disables ranged weaponry. And it is... no, it's still not double Eternal War CSM. Keep thinking they've both got Eternal War. That plus icon. Like I'm seeing things. Tier 2 all around now. So they can start getting anti-vehicle on the field and thinking about countering this Razorback. Maybe Plague Marines. Maybe they'll just upgrade the Havocs. We shall see. Maybe they'll get a Dreadnought or something fun, or a Blood Crusher. Uh-oh, don't push the attacks away from the point, so they stop. There we go. They messed it up. Gotta give that order again. There we go. The Razorback pushed them off the cap there. Chaos Lord and Heretics be fleeing. But don't you tell anyone the Chaos Lord ran away. Tactical Marines here with the Sergeant for Overtly Gemerous. Are we going to see Scouts upgraded, Tactical Marines upgraded, Apothecary upgraded straight into tier 3? We have seen that before from Overtly. Sorcerer teleports in, gets a special of course, and another one. Seems to get the most special attacks ever, this fella. Apothecary is chasing the Heretics in melee for some reason. Oh, because he wants to do that. He wants to do that Purification Rites. He's got the armor of the Apothecarian as well. There's a lot of stuff for these Tactical Marines to deal with, but they're dealing with it so far. Coffiny there to knock down the Force Commander. I guess Battle Cry wasn't available. It should have been. Battle Cry should stop him being knocked over by that. And they can just lay bolter fire into him. Hard Twister and that Sacred Standard. Doesn't buff himself though. Can he get a model? Yes, Bolt Pistol shot. Kills that Noise Marine. Meanwhile, Northeast is turning red. Because Assault Marines have got away pretty low a couple of times. That was Dark Flames there from the Chaos Sorcerer's Global Bar. Just setting some stuff on fire. Grenade Launcher Heretics and Aspiring Champion Heretics. with a aspiring champion is very far away. Yeah, it's down to double heretics and raptors now. Here come bloodletters. They could help slice through the marines, that's for sure. Meanwhile, Overtly scouts are now here to be annoying, getting straight up into the node for the close range shotgun shenanigans. Get a damage bonus for being close. Raptors with an aspiring champion all of a sudden have a heavy melee weapon now. Razorback is taking autocannon shots. Just popped its own smoke. I'm not sure. Does it benefit from its own smoke? It didn't seem to there. It goes down very quickly. Plague Marines coming in from Bebop. We've got bloodletters for AF2. That autocannon kicks ass. Chaos Lord now has lightning claws and the harness of rage. So he's got harness of rage for energy on hit, powering the dark halo, and because there's lightning claws, he's going to attack nice and quickly. It does give energy to surrounding allies too. A rare case of a chaos thing benefiting someone, especially from a Chaos Lord. So the bloodletters nearby would get some nice energy. They're quite reliant on it, as you may expect, using it to warp around and also to phase out of resistance, which you might need to do here. There we go. They won't take any damage or be knocked over, but they can't cap or attack things. Just backing off there. They're set up quite nicely. Got some Mark of Zinch CSM, we've got some Mark of Corn CSM. What is this though? It's a drop pod with Marines in it, I guess. Do you already want to land them there though? This is Volhrim. Bloodletters are right there. Bloodletters with power melee Hellblades that make short work of Marines. They're just going to die. Dropped them and forgot about them, I think. Oh, they were probably microing the Force Commander who goes down, and so does the Chaos Lord. Completely missed what happened there. But I'm sure it was cool. The Sacred Standard giving off a larger buff if the Force Commander is incapacitated. Again, this power gets stolen, most likely by Overtly scouts that we saw there. Now look where they are. The other side of the map. Sneaking around to bash power again. Having to constantly repair this node. Sorcerer runs away. He's got the Rod of Warp Fire. These are Overtly's tactical marines. Or maybe they bashed it as well. Maybe they helped. I don't think the scouts could have got there that quickly, could they? Heretics will spot them with the aspiring champion, but they're getting a bit too far away here. There's Gate of Infinity from Overtly's Librarian. And now pops the quickening. Bloodlet is teleporting in, but it doesn't miss the tactical marines there. Gets in amongst the CSM with that power melee force staff, 71 DPS. Might need to ground target those grenades to hit those moving tactical marines. There's a force barrier. Not sure if it's going to get far enough to hit those fellas and knock them over. There's Gate of Infinity again. Aggressive push here from Overtly. I guess they had chaos the other side. They're staying in play though. They killed a bloodletter. Holding up like 2 armies with this stuff, Overtly. Oh, now they've been chained. Had to shoot down the central mass, and they did. Where's the heal from the Apothecary? I guess it's already happened. Tactical Marine drops. Those Plague Marine missile launcher shots. Difficult to hit infantry with them, and they've just been left alone here. Left alone to run back, I guess. What is this? Shotgun blast on those Havocs. Bloodletters are there. Heretics go down. That was a aspiring champion. 330 to 232. Space Marine players look kind of depleted here. Just 3 models each, but they do have Volhrim in tier 3. Overtly's just gone tier 3. Scouts continue to be a nuisance on the power. And there's tier 3 from Ryan. I haven't been paying attention to Northeast very much. But it looks like a lot of fun. Chaos Lord is level 3 now. Big fight on this like junction here. The Submarines again got messed up, but again they get away. Bloodletters can't teleport after them. Don't have the energy for it. Sorcerer's still giving chase. Maybe a warp fire in retreat path. I'm not sure how that does. I don't think it does very well. But it can get onto the power. Bash it pretty quickly here. This is the Sorcerer of Bebop with vestments of the warp for the teleport. Already seen those chains of torment. I see a cheeky grenade. Nope, the scouts got spotted there. Those were Ryan's. Chains of Torment and Grenade Barrage. Talk about some control. Teleporting in is a Sorcerer too. Doom Bolts flying in. More Grenade Barrages. That was a pretty cool fight. Chaos Lord now in the back lines. Overtly's going to lose their scouts, I think. Down they go. And as you know, that he does a lot with those scouts, so that's a big loss. Chaos Lord's having a hell of a lot of fun in there. Just getting a little bit of energy and popping his shield up now and then. Big push from Chaos. That is a very big push. Don't want to overextend and lose stuff in base though. These are Foxy's Bloodletters. I think they're going to get away. Grenade launcher fellas are still there as well. Here comes some Mark of Corn CSM from AF2. Chaos Terminators are on the field, but where are they? Oh, they're down here. Oh. Gate of Infinity again beams those Tactical Marines out of trouble. Now you need to retake the power. Terminators up also for Overtly. Are they getting a heavy flamer? Nope, they're just going to storm bolted down the gens. Fair enough. Who's going to argue? And they do have a flamer here from the attacks anyway. Apothecary around to throw the heal. Going to be a quick power bash, I imagine. Are they going to go for a quick decap? Oh, they are. Going to cut that power out completely. I don't think they're going to be able to retake it though. Doom Bolts is going to fly on them in a second, and there's no cover here. Or not. It's Bloodletters teleporting in. There's that Doom Bolts. Doing decent DPS with the Rod of Warpfire from range though. 315 to 198. Smite flies in. Bloodletters are very low. Need to phase out. Oh, they retreated. They're going to die, I think. Sloppy there from Foxy. And gets rid of the Chaos stuff. Foxy needs some help, that's why. Well, here's Bebop. The Terminators are moving north-ish. Haven't got a weapon upgrade yet. I mean, their Terminators are still pretty badass without weapon upgrades. Plasma attacks now for Overtly. They've had enough power bashing, I guess. These guys are really low, though. There's the heal. Still very low. Terminators with power fists getting into melee there. Maybe lucky to get away at all. I was going to say lucky to get away with one model, but they're just lucky to get away. Terminators teleporting into trouble. I'm not sure why. I thought maybe they would get in line of sight for a nuke or something, but no sign of that yet. Tier 3 for AF2. They had a pretty heavy Tier 2. There's the advanced healing. Need to focus on that Apothecary, guys. They're kind of getting tunnel vision on these Terminators here. Look how quickly they could kill the Apothecary. They're just letting him stand there using advanced healing. Kill him. Wow, they just let him go. I guess they really want these Terminators, eh? They could have done both. Terminators can't retreat, they can teleport, but they've used it already. Look how much stuff is chasing them. Oh, there's subjugation to bring them back. And we have a Venerable Dreadnought from Ryan. Awesome. Unique to the Techmarine. Okay, now they have control of the Terminators back, but they've been brought to a bad part of town. Oh, they got their teleport. They got their teleport. That's amazing. Oh, was it a Gate of Infinity instead? I think it was. I think it was the gate. They only got one model off them. After all that. 315 to 141. Volhrim is floating resources like absolutely crazy. I'm not sure what he's doing. I mean, they have the red for Terminators too. I really don't know what they're waiting for. They've got Stone Guard veterans. They've got a level 3 Force Commander, some Tactical Marines. Scouts are still alive. But they should be purchasing something. Meanwhile, blue team need to get the power back again for like the 15th time. 302 to 141. Oh, Space Marines having to get their power back too. How do you like it? Raptors are going to grab it back. We've got Marco Zinch Havocs here. For the Dreadnought, I suppose. Scouts getting messed up, and down they go. Volhrim still not purchasing something. Very strange. Down goes the Force Commander. Not sure what they're waiting for at all. It could literally get anything. Could get a tank and Terminators. We are going to see the power bash. They're tired of stealing it, I suppose. Apothecary has run out of luck, I think. Down he goes. It is a Predator tank from Volhrim. Don't think they've queued anything else up. Level 8 Apothecary used Laramans to get back, which brings back the Force Commander too. Meanwhile, northeast, Venerable Dreadnought is taking las cannon shots there. Raptors, I don't think they're going to go after it. Are they getting messed up by the turret now? They're going to jump the turret, okay. Odd place to put a turret, but I guess it was causing some problems. We now have a Shrine to Tzeentch shooting out Doom Bolts, which aren't a threat to the Dreadnought really. Uh-oh, counter-jumped by Assault Marines. I think they can finish it. Oh, Merciless Strike, maybe not. Maybe not. They should have jumped out. I think they had the energy to jump out there. Is the Dreadnought on retreat path? I don't think so. But the Apothecary is. And so are Terminators, actually. Oh, they went down anyway. 271 to 127. Got more Terminators this time from AF2. And these fellas did get an auto-cannon. And they're going to sweep across to the natural VP, I think. Yep. Bloodletters are on it already. AF2's got stuff here. Markov Khorne and Markov Tzeentch CSM. It's not often you actually see a player get both of them. Usually they try to double up on one. But having both is nice. Having some options. It's like two things to counter. You don't really want to think twice about jumping on Markov Tzeentch CSM when there's Markov Khorne CSM around, you know? There's that central mass of the chains being shot up. Apothecary, level 9, just seems to be able to stand around in fights and never be targeted for some reason. Shoot that guy. Don't let him do what he wants. Gonna get level 10 like that. Markov Khorne CSM and Bloodletters in amongst double Tactical Marines, but we do have, and they shall know no fear. Force Commander's also there. Oh no, it's not. It's not. It's Defend. Which doesn't really help them in melee. Subjugated Assault Terminators going after their own tank. Sorcerer can really mess with Terminators. They have regained their senses now. Start off with these heavy melee Thunderhammers and tons of health. They're going to take a lot of damage from Bloodletters though. That's a good circle of summoning there from who? Foxy. Venerable Dreadnought now taking some shots. 246 to 111. Terminators of Ryan teleporting in. The tank is back, the Terminators are back. Dreadnought is taking shots. We have double autocannon Terminators actually. Those Assault Marines got absolutely wrecked. As I'm sure you saw there. Overcharged Plasma Techmarine coming in. Dreadnoughts in amongst them now. Inspiration on kill. Which I can only assume stacks with the Sacred Standard and the Battle Cries, that you can get crazy buff chains going with Space Marines late game. Chaos Lords now looking for a fight. Really surprised none of them got Lightning Claws. I mean, the autocannon on Terminators is such an attractive option. You kind of keep them out of trouble, do good damage to everything. Oh, down goes a Chaos Lord, especially on a large-ish map, but you can see how good these Loyalist melee Terminators are doing. Foxy's Chaos Terminators don't have an upgrade yet, so maybe we'll see it here. These are Overtly Gemerous' Terminators. And guess which one has some advanced healing going? Kill the Apothecary. He's right there. It's like they forget he exists. And now he's level 10. So has 200 energy to power that advanced healing. There we go. Oh no, they're still not shooting him. Shoot the Apothecary, fellas. Top tip. Stone Guard Veterans level 3 are grabbing their VP now. I think that's just slipping away from the Chaos team. You've got some more Chaos Terminators though from Bebop. Now there's 4 of them on the field, which is always fun. These guys reinforcing. 50 power to reinforce a Chaos Terminator is so expensive. I don't know why. I'm sure there's some complex economic reason for this, but it's like double the power cost of other Terminators, I think. They're like 25. It's Cyclone Missile Launcher for Overtly Gemerous' second Terminator squad. And there's the advanced healing again. Look at the amount of ranged firepower they've got. How quickly they could kill the Apothecary, at least make him run away. Or make him heal himself, which would cost energy. But they're not doing it. They're playing into Overtly's hands here. They made him run. No, he didn't. He just backed off. Because he ran out of energy. They let him use advanced healing for so long. I mean, look at this force after that fight. It's like they've barely been touched. Bloodletters are teleporting somewhere, or they're teleporting away. Chaos can barely hold on to their natural VP now. Look at this. And it's all because of... I feel like it's all because of Overtly's army. They're just not... They're not going after that Apothecary. And Foxy seems overly concerned with this turret for some reason. It's not even covering the VP. Leave it alone. GG here, says Foxy. Really? Look at your army, buddy. You've got Terminators and stuff. Double Havocs. Oh, man. Those Mark of Conceers and got wrecked. Defend. Here. Saving these Assault Terminators a bunch of damage. Again, yeah, shoot the hero. They can kill the Force Commander. But I think the Apothecary's only gone down once. They killed the Techmarine there. And I don't think, yeah, they don't have the red Talaramans, I don't think. But look at this pressure from the Space Marines now. Triple cap. 137 to 77. Well, they're meeting the might of the tier 3 Space Marines. This is what they do. They just smother you at the end. The war of attrition always goes Space Marine way. Look at this. Look at these Terminators. They're full health. Get that Apothecary, fellas. Now they're backing off. They've got Vanguard Veterans, says Ryan. Terminator squad with an assault cannon. Sorcerer gets back up. Lots of damage on those Vanguard Veterans. Bloody hell. Level 1 Vanguard Veterans couldn't hang. They're too focused on killing the Terminators. They should be really trying to get that Apothecary. Take that support off the field. They've got these guys isolated. These are Ryan's Terminators. And they're taking massive amounts of damage now. I think Ryan's forgot about them, actually. They're not even trying to get away. Perhaps these Chaos Terminators should have just got into melee there. But they're going to go down. They got those fellas. Meanwhile, northeast, it's a double cap, 24 VPs remaining. We do have some Lightning Claw Chaos Terminators, though. And they're going to make a big difference to these fights. Apothecary is standing there, fellas. Go after him. It's right there, fellas. Nope, now they're fighting a Venerable Dreadnought, which came charging, which is pretty fun. Ryan is down to just a Dreadnought and Vanguard Veterans. 2 VPs. The red Space Marine team take it. Look at that Cyclone at the end. That was a weird game. But like Chaos were pretty strong throughout. They did get their power harassed a lot, but they still got tier 3. They still got Terminators rolling. But they just couldn't, it's like they couldn't win a fight. Until maybe right at the end there, where they pushed through. Said it many times, but I think they sort of targeted the Apothecary way more than they did. With a level 5 Sorcerer, had Temple Subjugation. Robes of Torment. I mean, I feel like each individual player on the Chaos team did pretty well. They just target priorities, man. Maybe a little bit more communication in the fights and like where they were going and stuff. A little bit more synergy. Sometimes that kind of thing happens naturally between players. Sometimes it doesn't. Level 8 Techmarine here, Plasma Gun and Bionics. And of course that level 10 Apothecary. Beeline for tier 3. Only got the Librarian up. And got the Terminators rolling. And he just couldn't punch through it. Just out-healed everything. Would have been fun to see how this went though, right at the end, because I think Chaos would have got that VP. And remains to be seen if the Space Marines would have got it back, because Ryan is very depleted here at the end. They did have another tank. And this tank was level 2, they had Assault Terminators as well. It's a fun game. There you have it, big thanks to these players for taking part, big thanks to Impregnable for hosting the Faction War event, and thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.